going on? I thought I had another sweat today. I really did. I was up there, but then a bunch of afternoon slap dicks went off, and we're not going to get there. But maybe another top 10 in the club twirl. We'll have to see. What's up, new guy? I'm the Degenerate 75. I'm a PGA DFS content creator who has been doing this at a pretty successful level for a very long time and would like to help you not suck so bad at it by helping you not step on your own dick and give you a couple pointers on what you're doing wrong. Furthermore, I'm not going to give you a single pick, so if that's what you're looking for, you should probably fuck off. Furthermore, I'm going to not just be a talking head that gives you lots of picks and is boring as fuck. That's not my brand, okay? High energy, help you get better at the game, not a single pick. If you like the cut of my jib, I highly encourage you to hang around for the next little bit, and if you really like the cut of my jib, come back and check me out Wednesday night, although this next week with the Dell match play, my favorite event of the year, it will be Tuesday night, 7 p.m., Lord's time zone. And then, of course, you're watching the Showdown Hoedown, the flagship of my station, every Friday and Saturday night for round 3 and round 4 Showdown, where if you don't know, the biggest edges at Showdown, not week-long, a.k.a. kicking the nuts. All right, let's get going. If you don't know, new guy, at the end, I will be giving some prize pick tips and 4 really good round 3 scores. Make sure to hang around to the end. If I tell you now, you'll leave. I know how it works, so stick around, you motherfather. Let's talk a little kick in the nuts. If you don't know, this is Cut Sweats. I think it is the coolest site out there. It helps you track all of your lineups and see how they're doing and see if you have any real chances. As you can see in my week long, I got a little carried away and I went a little too heavy on old slapdick Fitzpatrick, okay? And we're smoked, okay? We're pretty much smoked when you got that guy in that many of your lineups. And then Luke List was my 4th guy. Go ahead and just, I should jump off a cliff. I agree. You shouldn't go down with those 2 slapdicks. But what are you going to do? I played a wave edge. The wave edge did kind of get there, but it got me on some slappies. What are you going to do? If you go over here and look at my lineups, it doesn't look, I only did 18 lineups this week. Does not look like I'm going to have any 6 of 6s, which sucks because Nick Hardy, I was for sure the cut was going to be +2, and then the afternoon just wasn't as hard today as we thought it was going to be. So Nick Hardy didn't get there, which sucks because this lineup right here, as you can see, I have it in multiple contests, and last I looked, it was sitting around top 10 in the, here, let me scroll up, in the, let me move my big dome. Where's it at? In the $88 there, right? Right around top 10, but it has no chance now that it's a 5 of 6. So thanks, Nick Hardy, you prick. But what are you going to do? This is week long. That's why it's kicking the nuts. This is why I try to divert more and more of my funds over to Showdown, where I've been on a heater, and it's easier to get on a heater at Showdown because the donkey dicks get punished. Except today, where every birdie putt in the afternoon, 48 feet, might as well be a fucking tap-in today. Get the fuck out of here. Tell him, Polly. So that's where we're at in week long. If you think this is cool, not to mention what's even cooler is they will have the simulations up later, right? Where you can see if you have a real chance of winning. Earlier today in the club twirl, I had like a 20% chance of winning. Now you can see I do not have a chance of winning. I have a 7% chance at top 5. And in my baby, the $10 18 max, you can see, wait, let me scroll the screen up here. I got my big ass in the way. You can't see it. My fucking chair's in the way. Just trust me. It says 86.5%. There we go. I have to move I got a big head. Okay. So 86% to finish in the top 5. And my baby, I'll always take that, right? We'll take that. So another good day of Showdown. I did this really crazy strategy today called I went and looked at the fucking weather and who was ball striking. I know. I'm a man ahead of my time. Who could have ever thought to look at these things? And that's all I did. And it's going to, I was winning some GPPs today, but it didn't hold. So now we're moonwalking backwards as every ass clown rolls in 48-foot putts in the afternoon. But that's okay. That's Showdown for you, man. You got to get a couple breaks. Did I play Cody Gribble? Yeah, I did. I played Cody Gribble, just didn't have him in a nuts type of lineup. All right, let's talk about what we saw out there today. As you can see, the course played, what is that? About 2/3 of a stroke harder for the afternoon than the morning. No surprise there, but this is why that matters, right? It's not so much that, 6/10 of a stroke's not that much. Okay, it kind of is, but what's more important than that is when was the course the gettable? The most gettable. When could guys go attack this course and go put up those -4s, -5s, -6s without it being like completely crazy, right? Like Cage Lee started out on fire, and then the course caught up to him. But when was that time? It was in the morning. This is why you should have been playing mainly morning guys today. I'm not saying you shouldn't have played any afternoon guys. Well, in cash, if you played afternoon guys, you just don't understand fucking Showdown cash. That's a fact. But in the morning, there were guys who had the better conditions. It doesn't mean they're going to score better. It means they have the opportunity to score better, and that's what you got to be chasing at Showdown. Yes, I played Justin Thomas. He was the one afternoon guy I played because I've seen Justin Thomas tear up courses no matter how it's playing. So I wanted to play him. Plus, I wanted to mush him in week long. You motherfathers, I'm here to destroy souls. Which, by the way, I got to tell you, haven't been hydrated for 2 weeks. I think it's all those people who played Keegan last week and Adam Hadwin this week. Just sipping on their tears. Punish the donkeys. Okay, so the course played. I'm off track. I'm just enjoying those tiers so much I almost forgot where I was going, bruh. So why does this matter? Because I think it's very, very clear now that that this course in the afternoon gets a little baked out, okay? So if it's not going to be soft and we're not going to get any rain, you definitely want guys going out in the morning. But I think tomorrow the weather is going to mess up all of our plans and not allow us to get cute on playing guys who go out early. I have a good feeling. We'll talk about this more in a minute. I think they're going to go out in threes off 1 and 10. I think they're going to get them out there early because there is afternoon storms planned. By the way, I'm recording this at 6 o'clock Lord's time zone. There's still guys out on the course. You can see Davis Riley right now is only on 17 as I record this. So there's going to be a lot of projecting, okay? If you don't like it, fucking click on another channel. All right, let's start the first place. You're blowing your money, new guy. Contest selection. The contest sucked today for round 2. I called my host and bitched, and DraftKings must have heard me because they put up even shittier ones today. So thanks a lot, dickheads. If you can't tell, the big $20 is the same as it was today. 50,000 up top looks great, but a third to first. Polly, tell him. Get the fuck out of here. The 555 is not bad. I will say this: look, I want to play in this tomorrow. I really do, but I like to kind of spam lineups, and you can't exactly spam lineups when they're $555 a piece, right? So I don't know. We'll have to see. If I make one I really like, I might toss it in there, or I might go throw one of these Fantasy Golf World Championship tickets because I want to chase them. Here's my baby. For some reason, they refuse to increase it. It is the the $10 18 max, and it's just the best price structure out there, right? This is one I'll always play in this every day. This is the one that last I looked, I was in second or third place in. This is the one that said I have an 87% chance of getting a top 5, which is really nice. When you get a top 5, you're going to get a nice payday, right? That more than doubles the money that I had in this. We call that a win, brosif. From there, you can, the $5 is better tomorrow. It was the third to first today. At least tomorrow it's only 25%. But why it's only 20,000 prize pool? What the fuck are we doing, DraftKings? What are we doing? Get it together. Round 4 is going to suck with this weather too. I'm already anticipating being tilted. The $100 and $200 single entries are fine. There's too small. The $5 single entry is too small. $12 single entry is too small. The $33 single entry is too small. Not that they're too small to play in. They're too small for what they should be based on the amount of excitement that there will be for round 3 showdown. So what the fuck are you going to do? Should you play cash tomorrow? I usually only like to play cash when I can clearly get an edge. People playing afternoon guys today. I don't even think my cash lineup cashed in half of them. But that doesn't matter. You can't just look at the results and determine if it's a good play. I played 6 morning guys, and a lot of guys were playing 3, 4, 5 afternoon guys on a harder course. That's just stupid. Means I was probably 60 or 70% to cash. If you know you're 60 or 70% to cash, you got to call every time. If it's poker and you got pocket queens versus pocket nines, you can't be like, but once if he hits a set, well then fuck it, you're out of the tournament. All right, that's how you just got to get it in plus EV, dude. So actually that probably wouldn't be, that would be like 80 to 20. Let's go with you've got what would that be, like queen 10, he's got ace, or no, you've got 2 queens, he's got ace queen. There you go. That'd be about 70-30, right? So there you go. You got to just call. Okay, if he spikes an ace on you, so be it, pal, so be it. There's contest selection. It kind of sucks tomorrow. I'm not going to lie. It's just not good. It's not good, Bob. It's not good. And this is the worst part about DraftKings. It's a fucking self-fulfilling prophecy. They put out tournaments that people don't get excited about. Those contests don't fill quickly. So then the next day they're like, well, nobody's interested, so we're not going to make it bigger. Well, no one entered it because it's a stupid fucking contest, DraftKings. Get it together! Moving on. This is what we need to talk about. Yes, I'm using Weather Channel, and they are notoriously slapdick and addy. Okay, so Saturday they're saying the storms are going to roll in starting around 11 a.m., all right? Which this is big time because this is why I think they're going to be going off around 7:30 local time there, which last time I checked, they're in Florida. And that's slapdick time zone out there on the East Coast. And they're going to be going off in threes off 1 and 10, okay? They'll send the guys who are out in the middle, like T35 guys will be going off 1 and 10, and then it'll just keep going back and back and back, where the guys who are in dead fucking last, who just made the cut, will be going off 10 last, and the guys who, the leader group, which is going to be Shank and whoever else is up there, will be going off 1. And they're going to do that to try to get as much of the round done tomorrow as they can. Maybe they get lucky and these storms don't come, or these storms don't come till 2 or 3, and they can get all of the third round in. That's what I'm praying for, because it really fucks up my schedule when it's not like that. But if you're gonna go off what Weather Channel says, it gets there 11. There's zero chance they will get the round done. According to Weather Channel, these storms are going to show up and they're going to be there till at least 5 o'clock. Maybe they could come back out and get 30 minutes or an hour in that evening, and they might do that just to try to get the round done. But if the Weather Channel is accurate, they will almost assuredly be finishing a big chunk of this round on Sunday morning, okay? And that is very important to know because that's greatly going to affect our strategy on who we play and why we play them. However, if you go over here to windy.com, because I'm rich as fuck, I can afford the $18 a year, and you look at their basic, you can see they don't actually have the thunderstorms rolling in until about 2 o'clock. So if they start getting these guys all off at 7, the storms don't roll in until 2, I think there's a real chance that they could get a lot of the round done. Probably everything. I would imagine the leaders would probably have like 6 holes left or something like that if they put them off in 3s. So if that's the case, that greatly affects it. So this is what I'm gonna do tonight at 8 o'clock when the new ones come out. I will be doing my round 3 strategy for my website and for my Discord to give them the most up to date, so we can try to time this storm, because once those storms roll in, it's going to impact it. You want guys playing tomorrow morning because we have seen that the morning is much easier to score than the afternoon. However, if there's going to be a big storm and a lot of this round is going to get pushed to Sunday morning, even though we can see here that there is going to be wind Sunday morning, all right, look at wind. That's going to be windy Sunday morning. However, it will be after they've had an 1.5 inches of rain. That course will be soft, and what we've seen is that when it's soft and the course isn't trampled, those morning conditions is the one time to get the course, even when it's windy. So I think in that case, you might actually want to play the guys going off later in that little, as late as possible tomorrow, which would be the guys at the very back and the guys at the very front of the leaderboard, because they would be the ones that would get the most of their round pushed over to Sunday morning. Okay. Now, you're just going to have to check this shit yourself. I'm sorry, man. It's 6:11, 6:12 local time. Okay. I don't know the future. Let's get over here. Wait, we're not to that yet. If you want to know, the best thing you could do, let's say that round 3 ends Sunday morning, and you need to make a whole bunch of lineups, right? Well, how are you ever going to get – this is what will happen. They'll finish round 3 Sunday morning, and then they'll give them a 30-minute break, and they'll turn around and do round 4 right after that. How can you see where guys finished? How can you go check their ball striking and see who's doing well? Well, if you do that, the only way to make good lineups in that scenario is to have an optimizer. And I swear to you, this one right here, the Solver, which, by the way, another top 10 today at Showdown. I think that's 25 and 3 wins. Yes, I'm counting me and Cody's win. Eat a bag of dicks if you don't like it. Every single one of those lineups was made right here in the optimizer. Actually, I guess me and Cody made ours. But the other 2 wins in the 25 top 25s all came from this. Here's actually my player pool from last night. That's right. I played Cody Gribble. Yeah, give me some Cody Gribble and Brent Grant. I was feeling like a genius through about 5 holes, and then Brent Grant's like, why don't I just make about 50 bogeys? I said, all right, that's a bold strategy, but he saw it through. If you want to learn how to make a good player pool, you need to come to my site. But if you want to learn how to make the best version of your player pool, you need to use the Solver. It makes lineups I would have never made. If you saw some of those lineups that I had in the top 10 today, you'd be like, what the hell were you thinking? Well, it's very simple. I wasn't thinking. I made a good player pool, and the Solver took care of the rest. Here's the best part of it. Only $25 a month, which if you know anything about optimizers, they're usually over $100. Check it out. I swear by it. Let's get to some players. The cut is definitely going to be +1. So for all of you like me that were holding out hope for, whoever, Slapdick, Nick Hardy, you ain't going to get there, Bob. The cut is definitely +1. So the first thing I always like to look at, and I think this is a great thing to always do at round 3 Showdown, you go right down here, who made the cut on the number, right? All these +1 guys, which by the way, you can see Ryan Garrard's still out there. MJ DeFew and Haley are all still out there. So they could still miss the cut. Once again, the round is not over if you can't tell, Dickie. If these guys make the cut, Will Gordon, Hank Lebioda, these guys right here, Eric Von Rooyen, Garrick Higo, which, by the way, there's a couple South Africans that can go nuclear. Hey, Slapdick Rogers rolling in a 12-footer to make the cut. You know he's going to go apeshit this weekend. All these guys at +1. People are not going to play them because they have this perceived image of, they just barely made the cut. They're not playing well. Okay, what the fuck ever. And most of these guys are no names. But here's what I will tell you. Why did I play Cody Gribble? Why did I play Brent Grant today? In this tournament where the field is shitty, just know that the difference between the good players and the crap players is about yay much. So you need to get outside of your comfort zone. If you see somebody like Sean O'Hare ball striking and just being an asshole off the tee, don't be afraid to go get in there. Well, I can't play Sean O'Hare. He sucks. Or he doesn't. It's just a single round of golf. Any of these guys can be good for a single round. Okay, if you see somebody really popping, Eric Von Rooyen, my God, look at that ball striking. Okay, I'm going to be quiet about him. I'm going to be playing him. Doc Redman, look at that ball striking. I mean, yes, he had a solid round today, but not looking out of this world, bro. I mean, look at Will Gordon's approach today. These are guys that you're going to get an ownership discount because of where they're starting the round. And at Saturday, round 3 showdown, that shit don't make any difference. It don't make no difference. Second of all, remember, there's no position points on round 3 showdowns. If you're looking at the top of the leaderboard and being like, I'm going to play these guys because of position points. Okay, no, stop. Hey, I'm trying to be nicer. Stop. Don't be that guy. There's no position points on round 3 showdown. That's only for round 4 showdown. Don't even consider that. Matter of fact, just know that a guy like Adam Schenk, Kramer Hickok, Cody Gribble are all going to be more highly owned than they should be. All 3 of those guys, I'm going to go ahead and burst your bubble. They're all fucking below average golfers. There's a fact. Okay, yes, they played good for 2 days. If you want to go pay 20% for those donkey dicks, you go right on ahead, Bob. I'll pass. Okay? Now, can a guy like, Fleetwood and Spieth didn't even have that great of rounds today. Matter of fact, I would say that they're pretty primed for good rounds tomorrow. The next thing I always want to look at is who had a great round today. Cody Gribble, Rory Sabatini. Go play him. I dare you. You're going to be kicking yourself in the balls. Michael Thompson, you got to chase that good round. Matt Wallace, he could never let you down. Oh, Grabble quick. Grab will kick you in the dick is what he's going to do if you play him. I'm telling you, these guys are going to let you down. Do not chase slap dicks when they have a good round. Okay? I just don't do it. It's a bad idea, okay? If you want to, go ahead. Maybe they will, but just know that the chances of them having, ceiling rounds 2 days in a row, not likely, Bob. Not likely. From there, I love to go find studs who might have spun their wheels today. I felt like Jordan Spieth really left a lot out there. Steven Yeager, people played Steven Yeager at Showdown because he had a good round 1. He's in the tougher conditions. It's Steven Yeager. With all that said, I think he's a great bounce-back candidate tomorrow. JT Poston's really ball striking. I wouldn't call him a bounce-back candidate. Benny Am would be a good bounce-back candidate. Ben Martin might be a good bounce-back candidate. Maverick McNeely might be a good bounce-back candidate. Once again, I'm trying to find good players here. Ben Griffin could be a good bounce-back candidate. You could say, well, Sam Burns a great bounce back candidate. Justin Rose a good bounce back candidate. Good players who had average or below average rounds, right? Those are the kind of guys I like to target for Showdown round 3. And then from there, you know where it always starts. It starts with approach. It's the single most important thing that is correlated to success at Showdown. Okay, why did I pick all those guys I did? It was very simple. I went and looked at their approach, and then I saw, they're going off really early in the morning when the conditions are going to be the best, and they're hitting their irons with confidence. Here's a crazy strategy. I'll play them at 0.2 ownership. It's not rocket science, bro. Okay, well, you just play hundreds of lineups, dude. I played 40 lineups today, maybe 50. I definitely didn't enter 150. It was either 40 or 50 lineups today. From there, all right, Lingmerth, that is insane. I mean, Lingmerth, that is insane. Look at that ball striking today. He should have shot like -6 today, and he only shot a -3. Okay, if you're a ball striking truther, you got to be looking at Lingmerth. Taylor Moore, incredible ball striking. Davis Riley, incredible ball striking. Will Gordon, incredible ball striking. Pearson Coody, I'm telling you, this guy might be a thing. He might be a thing. Oh, wait, he didn't make the cut. Don't play Pearson Coody and don't play Sam Stevens. Well, I guess Sam Stevens could still make the cut. Pearson Coody missed the cut. Data Golf hasn't removed the players who've missed the cut because the cut's not official yet. But we know he's going to miss it because he's done with his round. He's at +2. Matt Wallace, Rory Sabatini, great approach rounds, but I don't want to chase those guys after a good round. So you go right on ahead, Bob. T Dunks, very good round today, but Donkey Chalk Tick can get there. Anybody else? Ben Taylor, wong wong. Oh, Denny McCarthy bogeyed the last hole. You hate to see it, Bob. You hate to see it. Okay. From there, did anybody just kill themselves off the tee? Remember, you got to go look at the guys that made the cut. Like Sean O'Hare, if you think he can get that driver figured out, great candidate to bounce back. Anybody else make the cut who was terrible off the tee today? Richie Rowinski. Okay, that is the answer. If you're a ball striking truther, don't play Richie Rowinski. Justin Suh, exact same thing. Man, if he did not putt like a champion today, he'd miss the cut by 4 strokes. All right, what about around the green? Anybody just kill themselves around the green today that actually made the cut? Patton Kazire. All right, but he was also terrible on approach. JT Poston just it checks almost every box you want to see. He's putting well, and he's good on approach. Well, he can't putt that well. I agree he can't continue to putt that well, but he can putt well because he's JT Poston, and he's a very good putter. Ben Martin, a guy that did well at everything today except around the green. Like it. Zach Blair did well at everything today except around the green. Like it. These are the kind of guys I'm looking for. These are the kind of guys I'm trying to target. Maverick McNeely, he was not good at anything today, but he was really only a true asshole around the green. Anybody else? Davis Riley, my God, man. He was an asshole around the green and still shot a -3 in the afternoon on this course. This dude likes this course. Let me jot that down. Davis Riley at the Valspar. Got it for next year. Didn't help me any this year, dick. All right. Look, we can go through here all day and do it. If you want the whole thing, I'm telling you, come over to my website. Check it out. It's dgen75.com. It is the fastest growing community. I just triple fucking dare you to do this one thing for me. Just go look at any leaderboard and go look for, you see that little Showdown Hoedown symbol up there? Go tell me how often you see that flag flying. Because, like, I'm telling you, I'll put our flag up against any tout site's flag out there. I'm just a little dude with a mic with a badass community of guys who go out there and know how to make showdown lineups using the best tool in all of DFS. We cheer for each other. We're on the same team. We don't give picks, and I give them the best tool out there to which they use to go make their player pool and make it. It gives you everything you need to know, all the most useful stats that you're not going to be able to get anywhere else. And the best part is it's not just a bunch of random numbers where we say, here you go, asshole, go figure out what to do with it. I tell you exactly what all of it means and how to utilize it and use it to the best of your ability. And if you can't tell, my community, oh, look at that flag. It sure does win a lot. All right, before we get to those top 4 players, don't forget, me and my dude Cody, we won, I PayPal the guy $10,000 this week. I wonder how many other content creators out there are PayPaling their listeners $10,000 after they make a lineup with them. I got to say, it's probably a pretty fucking short list. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're almost to 3,000. Tell a friend, because you know YouTube ain't going to share my shit. Please remember, I'm an independent fuck. If it wasn't for all these guys sponsoring giveaways like Nuggets and Nick and Cody, we probably couldn't do all these giveaways, but I can. That, and there's that whole middle ground. I'm not a poor. Hey, and don't forget the pod is back. Episode 2 will probably be coming up within a week. Go check out episode 1 with Peter Overset. Here are those top 4 players that are really good at round 3 scoring. Wyndham Clark, Taylor Moore, JT Poston again, and Nick Taylor. Those are some guys that made the cut that are very, very good at round 3 scoring over their past 12 holes. If you're doing PrizePicks tomorrow, here's what I'd do. I would be watching that weather. And if you see that those storms are going to roll in around 11 a.m. and they're going to be hanging out numbers, I think you want to be playing birdies, because I think Sunday morning, if they're going to get a good chunk of their round, especially those leaders, right? Spieth and guys like that, if they get a large chunk of their round pushed to Sunday morning, even though there's wind Sunday morning, I think that rain is going to soften up this course and they're going to be fucking throwing some darts. So if they're putting stuff like 3.5 birdies out there or even 4 birdies, I'd probably be smashing the overs. Okay. If you see that the storms aren't going to materialize tomorrow, or maybe they don't come in until the evening, I think I would actually want to probably stay away from it and maybe consider the over on strokes. That's what I will be doing. I'll be watching the weather as late as I can, hoping that PrizePicks lays out some lazy lines. That will be what I will be doing. I hope that helps you. I hope you've enjoyed this show. I hope you come back and check me out tomorrow, which I'm going to warn you, tomorrow might be a bit of a shit show because I don't even think they're going to finish the round, but the Showdown Hoedown, the show goes on, you motherfather. I hope to see you Tuesday for the Dell Match Play. Don't forget, I will be at the Dell Match Play live with my boys for the first DGen 75 retreat. If you're there, come meet me. We'll have a beer together. We'll talk some shit. It'll be fun. We'll yell at Rory and call him a fucking loser. But in the meantime, guys, I hope you enjoy this outro.